I had always believed that marriage was built on trust, honesty, and mutual respect. My wife Laura and I had been together for over 15 years. On the surface, we had a happy family, a beautiful daughter, a comfortable home, and lives that appeared perfect to friends and neighbors. I never imagined that beneath this facade, deception had been festering for years. The first whispers of doubt were subtle. Odd behaviors, secretive phone calls, and fleeting expressions of guilt crossed Laura's face at times I hadn't noticed, or hadn't wanted to notice. I tried to dismiss it, telling myself that I was imagining things, that she loved me, that our family was solid. But intuition rarely lies. The truth hit like a sledgehammer. I discovered a series of emails, messages, and photographs revealing that Laura had been unfaithful multiple times, 5 men to be precise, over the years. The depth and audacity of the betrayal were staggering. Worse, a routine paternity test I requested out of lingering suspicion revealed the ultimate heartbreak. My daughter, the little girl I had raised, loved, and nurtured as my own, was not biologically mine. Shock, grief, and rage collided inside me. I felt as though the life I had built had been a lie, a carefully constructed illusion that Laura had used to manipulate me. But in that moment, raw emotion alone would accomplish nothing. I needed a plan, a strategy, a way to deliver revenge that would be precise, undeniable, and devastatingly effective. Step 1. Evidence. I meticulously documented every affair, every deception, every financial and emotional manipulation. Emails, photographs, text messages, and bank transfers were all cataloged. Every detail mattered. This wasn't about impulsive anger. It was about strategy. Step 2. Legal consultation. I met with lawyers to ensure that I could protect myself financially, secure custody of the child, even if not biologically mine in the eyes of the law, and safeguard the family home. Every clause of our agreements, every loophole in the legal system was examined and leveraged to my advantage. Step 3. Psychological strategy. I let Laura believe she had won, that her affairs had been hidden, and that her deception remained undetected. She became careless, leaving more traces, more proof, more opportunities for exposure. Her arrogance would be her undoing. The day of reckoning was carefully orchestrated. I invited Laura to a family gathering, framed as a routine celebration. Once she arrived, I revealed everything: the affairs, the financial manipulations, and finally the paternity results. The evidence was irrefutable, the truth undeniable. The shock on her face was priceless. Her carefully constructed life of lies crumbled instantly. I didn't stop there. I ensured that the revelation was witnessed by family and close friends, amplifying the social consequences. Laura's reputation, credibility, and relationships suffered irreparably. Every attempt to excuse herself or shift blame failed under the weight of indisputable proof. Legally, I secured control over our shared assets, ensured financial penalties for her deception where possible, and formalized custody arrangements for our daughter that protected her from further emotional manipulation. Though she had tried to erase my authority and manipulate outcomes, the careful planning ensured that she could not escape the consequences. Emotionally, I reclaimed control. I focused on my daughter's well-being, her education, and her emotional stability, proving that a parent's love and responsibility are not defined solely by biology. I rebuilt my life with dignity, confidence, and authority, turning betrayal into empowerment. Months later, the fallout was complete. Laura's relationships within family and social circles were strained to the breaking point. The men she had been involved with faced exposure and humiliation. I had transformed a devastating betrayal into a narrative of strategic justice, ensuring accountability, social consequences, and personal empowerment. The lesson was clear. Betrayal, no matter how deep or long-lasting, can be countered with patience, planning, and precision. Laura had believed she could deceive me for years, manipulate my trust, and control the narrative. She had underestimated my resolve, my strategy, and my ability to act decisively. In the end, I didn't just survive betrayal, I used it as a catalyst to reclaim power, dignity, and control. My daughter, the life I had built, and my sense of justice were all preserved. The revenge was not impulsive nor cruel. It was calculated, thorough, and undeniable. Laura's deception had cost her everything she thought she could gain, and I emerged stronger, wiser, and fully in control of my life and family.